To my brothers out there, tell me this, Peele, realistic or cap. A good man can be traced back to a good teacher. I should have put good teacher in there. Do you have to be taught to be a good man? Or can you inherently learn it on your own?
It's 50-50, but yeah,
Or you
you can
think it's
be
in the middle of that prism? You think it's
yeah,
in the middle?
you can be taught, yeah, but it's gonna be solely on you
I think
whether or not.
yeah. I think I think you have to be taught it more than you learn on your own because when you learn on your own, it's a bunch of trial and error.
Mhm.
I'm gonna speak from my own experience. Not having that dad, my real dad, in my life, somebody teach you that's your own DNA. You learn on your own. You left to your own devices and imagination. You really don't know what good is sometimes because you think it's good until you do it and like, dang, that actually wasn't good. Having somebody to teach you those experiences that's 40, 50, and give you insight and wisdom, I think that goes a long way, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I know that the guy that I learned from spiritually, he don't like being on Facebook. That's why I don't say his name because he be saying, don't. I'm already famous. It'd be funny. He said I'm already famous, but
Mhm.
if I wouldn't have learned from him, I probably would have destroyed my marriage because I didn't know what I was doing. And
Mhm.
100%, I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just didn't have no idea. Thought I did, but I didn't. Went into it with the right mindset, but I still had to learn though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like we taught many things, but
That's what I'm saying. Like you think about, in the inner city, a lot of kids they're taught things, but it may not be the good things, right? Or they taught through observation. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but
Like no kid. I don't think no kid inherently wants to be in the gang. I think you're kind of taught that and indoctrinated because that's what's around you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think no kid naturally just like I know I want to be in the gang. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that.
it's
I don't
it's
think
his
nobody
mind.
wants to sell dope. It's just the
Yeah,
situation, and then you're taught it. Like you growing up in the dope house, and you see it being done. You think, man, I think I could do it better too. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It's the it's the environment too. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh, 100%.
because you have to survive, you have to be able to survive and that stuff. But
But when you
also,
when you being taught by a good person though, a good person would teach
yeah,
you just because the environment is like it is, you don't have to subscribe to it though. You don't have to do it. If you're not taught that though, you would think that I have to do this to survive. But if
no,
you're taught by a good person, you can say you cannot control your circumstances, but you can control your actions and what you do. And if
and
you're
that's
okay with the consequences,
yeah.
it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? But
Like, and I agree. But
yeah,
also, like, just because like I say, you always say, like, hey, man, the person you know was a good dude, but you not knowing that he did he did all type of crazy
yeah,
stuff before he got home.
100%. So and that's the thing, right? The dude who did all type of crazy stuff. What if he changed his life around and he's trying to prevent you from going through the same thing he did?
He did. That's
What I'm saying is people that the people that they try to reach back to will say what you just said, like, oh man, you did all the crazy stuff, man. What you gonna tell me? He's trying to tell you to avoid it. You know what I'm saying?
that's
He's trying to tell you to stay on baseline. Don't go on Forbin Road. Just stay on baseline.
yeah.
You'll get there.
But
But
the
we want to make
teacher,
the turn. Let me go down Forbin Road real quick and see what's back here. You know what I'm saying?
but the teacher, this is how I was taught.
What's that?
Like you was taught a bunch of stuff, but you won't understand it until you get a little bit older. Like when the game was put before you, you didn't understand then. Then when you start going through stuff, like, oh, that's what they were talking about. Oh, that's what they were talking about. And then you can, as you grow older, like, okay, I can. It's certain things I can control, certain things I can't control.
But you know what's crazy? I didn't meet him until I was in my late 20s. I didn't
Yeah.
start going back to church till I was in my late 20s. That's when I met him. When I started going back to church. So until that point, it was men around, but I had to learn on my own merit. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of mistakes. And I'm telling kids, I'm telling young men, you don't have to make the same mistakes. But when you got that mindset, well, I could do it better. I'm an asterisk to the rule. I thought the same thing. You're not.
Nah, yeah.
You're
it
not. You know what I'm saying? Life will
don't
show
apply to
you that you're
me.
not an asterisk. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I can do it way better. No, you can't.
Yeah.
You're just gonna be in the same situation. Now you're just
Or
gonna be
what made way more crazy because
yeah.
now the more time goes by, the less margin for error that you have. You know what I'm saying? Like with child support back then, dudes get behind on child support. You just behind. You know, then it started you going to jail. Then it started now they taking your passport and they
Everything.
putting you in jail. And it's well, what else? What if you win your taxes? They'll take your income taxes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
So
then
the margin for error, you go out there and have, multiple kids now, it's
yeah.
man, it's dangerous, man. You know
Boy,
what I'm
that
saying?
system, hey, that system was not for you, brother.
Yeah.
They
And that's what I'm
told
trying to tell
you.
you. Now that you know that the system is not designed for us, try your best not to get in it.
Yeah,
How do you do that?
yeah,
Don't put yourself in position having kids by multiple women. How do I do that?
yeah.
Protect yourself. How do I do that? How about just waiting until you get married? How about that? It's
It's
the
gonna
best
be
way.
tough. It's gonna be
Yeah,
tough,
it's
and
gonna be tough.
you're gonna be a
But you
lane.
know what? You know what's tougher though? Having to pay child support on 3 or 4 kids, and
Yeah,
you only making minimum wage. How much you gonna have left over? Answer that riddle. Which
yeah,
tough you want? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But that's if you have multiple kids. But
Man, just 2 kids. How much you think 2 kids on child support costs?
what Sarah say is 600 a month good enough for
Woo!
2 kids? I think so. I think
Woo!
so. Teenagers, I was like, yeah.
Yeah,
Some probably getting $25 a month.
man,
I seen
man,
it. I've seen it. Twenty
yeah,
five dollars a month for what?
man,
You know,
crazy.
but
But
I don't
I
think
think you have to be taught it though. At some point, you have to be
yeah.
taught it.
You taught them,
Yeah,
but when
because
you having
if
fun.
learning on your own, man, it'll take longer, but if somebody give you insight and wisdom, it kind of shortens the gap of learning, you know what I'm saying? If you can absorb it and take it at face value and not try to question everything. Cuz I've been there too. You question everything, you debating or the dude who trying to teach you the game, you don't really trust him.
Hmm.
He telling you, be good to women and he womanizing and beating on women, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That happens a lot in the hood, though. I'm just being
yeah. And that's what I say. Once I think back, and I be like, man, no, I had some great father figures. But
yeah,
my father, but me and my dad was always cool. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But it's just certain stuff that I
Sometimes
learned.
it may not be your dad that's your good teacher.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be some older person in your family, uncle, pastor, or, you know, grandpa, something like that. It may not be your direct DNA. It may be
Yeah.
somebody else in your family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But once I
But
got older,
I
once I
think
got
you
older,
still have to be taught the concept of being a good man, though, or else you left to your own devices. For what's good when you're young is different from when you're older. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
I'm speaking
man,
from my own experience. I thought it was good to talk to multiple women when I was 17, 18.
mm,
I thought that was cool. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool, man.
mm.
Ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it at all.
Hey, boy, Grandpa told me, boy, he was like, boy, he broke it down to me, but just seeing how my daddy had to go through stuff, like me and my pops always been cool, but
Yeah,
we got real cool once I got like 12. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
10, 11, 12.
And
Like,
see,
okay.
the thing the thing for me was what made it tough for me is most of my older family members that was the men, they
Hmm.
passed before I got to being a teenager, like
Mm,
my uncle Paul, man, my
yeah.
uncle Mays and stuff like that, man. And my grandpa died when I was 2, you know what I'm saying? So,
Mm,
and like I said, a
yes.
lot of the men in my family died early, you know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
had to really figure it out. I had to get it out the mud for real, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, health problems, like high blood pressure, stuff like that, and
Yeah, yeah.
health issues, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, with Sweet Home, that's like real country, you know what I'm saying? Like real
Hmm.
country, you know what I'm saying?
Not country, just
Eating
Alabama.
eating a whole hog with nothing, kind of living. You know what I'm saying? So,
Not
man, that
country,
stuff get the best of you,
just not
man.
city. Just not
Definitely ain't
fully in the
shitty.
city. Not
Mm-mm.
fully in the city.
Uh-uh. Right outside before after College Station, depending on which way you
Yeah.
come. You did
Yeah,
College
tree.
Station country, don't go sweet home. It's real country.
Ain't number trees over here.
Yeah, boy,
Trees,
for real.
trees and go
When they
karts
say, "Where
and
you from, man?" I'm from across the track. Oh yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
know you talking about over there across the track, man. I know you talking about, man.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, where you from? Yeah. Across the track. Damn,
Yeah,
you ain't got to
man.
know nothing else. Hell yeah, from across the track. Yeah, say less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.